What's good, everybody? It is Travis. It is Tuesday, which means it is time for Magic the Gathering box breaks. Today we are going to do something fun, something I really enjoy doing, but we don't do it very often, is we're going to open some Wilds of Eldraine set boosters. But you know how there's like this kind of like dessert theme that kind of runs through the Wilds of Eldraine? Well, we have 3 stacks of packs in the box. We're going to put a cherry on top of each one of those. That means we're going to put a collector booster with each one of those, open it up, and see what is inside. We're going to have so much fun today. Who knows what we're going to pull? We might pull some of those confetti foils. There's just a lot of fun stuff in this set. So all I can say is, let's get into it. So I was scheduled for jury duty today, and I was hoping that I would be able to get to the opening today, because if I get selected, then I'm going to have to stay there until they're done with me. But I got an email this morning that says it's been canceled. You've considered having served, and so thank you to my local county authorities for allowing me to not have to go through a whole day of that today, or who knows how long it would have taken. So before we jump in and start opening stuff, we do have a little bit of business to take care of. Today's business is essentially a foregone conclusion, and so we're gonna I think you can tell why that is, that it's a foregone conclusion, but you know, we'll spin Miss Kimberly's name around the screen a little bit. Oh, it's upside down. Yep. It still wins, though. Regardless, upside down, right side up. Doesn't really matter. All we know is, Mrs. Kimberly, you are the winner today, so feel free to pick the color and the A or B, and though whatever is inside will belong to you. Wilds of Eldraine. I hope you're really enjoying this set. I actually am loving this set. It is so much fun. Just, I love the flavor, the thematic stuff, the kind of fairy tale-ish. I mean, there's an angry cookie on the front of these packs. All right. Well, it is time to get into our set box. I'm going to go ahead and set things up the way that we're going to be opening them today. So we have this. These boxes are actually kind of hard, even once you get the plastic off of them. For some reason, they're kind of hard to open. But I'm not complaining. I'm getting to open them. It's so much fun. All right. So there's our first stack of set boosters. And I know I said the cherry on top, but it's actually going to be the cherry on bottom. It's going to be the last thing that we open in each stack. So we're just going to take the stack and hide a collector booster under each one, and the last stack hiding a collector booster under that. And so we will theoretically have a cherry on top of each of these stacks. All right, well, I think I need to come over here and minimize this real quick so that I can see what's happening. Okay. All right, here we are. I'll make sure if there's any chatting going on that I am aware of what's happening there. Here we go. We're going to start on the right side. Like I said, the thematic stuff is really cool. Just like, there's Balloona, Grand Squall, artwork card. Okay. We're just going to jump in. Compulsion, Intangible Virtue, Talion's Messenger, Frolicking Familiar, Hearth Elemental. I'm going to spend a lot of time looking through commons and uncommons. We're going to just kind of break apart the pieces of these so we don't have to go back and spend a lot of time resorting. As you go through, you can kind of sort as you go. Make sure I'm putting my empties down here in the trash can. That is, at this point, overflowing. I probably should have emptied that before we got started. I didn't. There's a list card. It's our first list card. That's really cool. Got a foil saga. Oh, Parallel Lives. Very nice. It's a good hit right out of the gate. Double mythic. Talion, the Kindly Lord. Wow. That is an excellent start to our opening today. Love that. So I'll keep our list cards up here because I don't know that anybody really cares that much, and our stack of regular cards up there. But I'm going to keep our mythics down here and a pile of rares. The Parallel Lives is a sweet card. So glad that they went through and just reprinted a bunch of what have become very high-priced cards. Speaking of that, there's the artwork for the Ristic Study. That Ristic Study anime is bonkers expensive, especially if you get it in the confetti foil. There's a Pollen Shield Hair. There's an Ogre Chitter Lord, which makes me wonder, does he have... Oh, he has rats. Saw Chitter and thought of squirrels. You know, like you do. All right. So I'm assuming y'all have opened some of this. Maybe not. Oh man, that card. The card for this. I got this Soul Cauldron is ridiculous. I was watching game nights, and man, somebody had that in their deck, and it was such a disruptive force on the table. I think it was Brian Kibler that had it in his commander deck. The Cauldron, the Soul Cauldron. And like, man, that is such a good card. And it's one of those cards, I don't know why I like cards like this, but it's a card that you can be fairly political with. Like, you can go, okay, well, I won't eat that as it goes to the graveyard in exchange for... I like that kind of play, that kind of social, political, greater oromancy art card. I like socio-political play. Pitiless Horde, another list card. That's a rare, list rare. We've got a Virtue of Knowledge foil. Utopia Sprawl. Cruel Sammonfage. I'm assuming I said that correctly. Maybe not. We got a double Virtue of Knowledge. Double Mythic in the same pack. Two different styles. That is really interesting. And we've pulled 4 Mythics out of our first, 5 packs? How many? Yeah, 5 packs. 4 Mythics out of our first 5 packs. That is not too shabby. I certainly don't think that it's boring. I think Karn might want to crowd surf to this one. Oh, nope, no last pack magic yet. Although we are setting ourselves up for some epic last pack magic now that we've put the collector booster. It's kind of hard not to get last pack magic when you open a collector booster. I mean, I think they're designed to be just chock full of stuff. But man, I've seen... Oh, I forgot to pull the art card. I have seen some pitiful collector packs being opened, so I'm hoping that we don't have that experience today. Hoping we have some good stuff to share together. But it is always possible to have a pitiful collector pack. I'm hoping we don't have that today. Right. Not really even looking at the tokens today necessarily, unless they kind of catch my eye. Like for instance, that one is a token that is stamped down in the corner there. Prophetic Prism art card. We get rid of our tokens pretty quickly. Commune with nature, that's neat. There's a spellbook vendor. Get your spellbooks here, get your spellbooks. Having to practice my my different voices, getting myself ready for tonight's Rolandia campaign, our in-store D&D campaign that we're doing. You can kind of wear your voice out doing that kind of stuff if you're into trying to voice as many of the characters as you can. I love the food coma, little bee sheep. Those are really super cute. All right. Oh, I see our first collector booster. There's a cool Omniscience artwork from this set. That is really, really cool looking. Bird. Bird is a word. Bitter Blossom. Man, who needs collector packs when you got the Virtue of Knowledge? That's our third Virtue of Knowledge. Watch Virtue of Knowledge not be... I don't think I looked at the price of that card. Watch it not be a very valuable card. That'd be pretty funny. I pulled 5 mythics and they're like $1. It's like, oh. So, here we go. Our first collector pack. Drum roll, please. Please pound on your table or whatever hard surface is near you. Here we go. Food. Full extended art Tangled Colony. Rest in Peace. Elusive Otter. Gruff Triplets. The Iron Crag. Raid Bombardment. Spreading Seas. Ooh, we got a foily Shadowbox Land. Papercraft Land. I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, okay. Not a terrible pack. Not a fantastic pack, though. I think we've been spoiled with our mythics that we've been pulling out of the regular packs. I think we've pulled some great stuff. That Bitter Blossom is certainly a valuable card. I'll put our regular rares up there. I'm going to move these up so you can actually see what we've pulled. So we pulled triple Virtue of Knowledge, because why not? Did you know we were going to do that? Did you have the knowledge ahead of time that we were going to do that? Twinning, twins, foil. Different area, there's Gruff Triplets, Wildwood Mentor. There's a... Okay, there we go. Island paper art land. There's the Tigwill art. Oh, Omniscience. Full art. Or extended art. Dude, that is sick. Very good. Man, I'm telling you. The stuff we're pulling out of these regular packs, making me second guess whether I should have grabbed the collector packs or not. It's a nice hardened scales. Love that artwork. Virtue of Persistence, another mythic. My. Pulling some great stuff today. That Omniscience is a beautiful looking card. Love that artwork. The old school artwork is cool. You know, it's nostalgic. But love the new artwork. Token. There's Ice Out. Some of you like to do that with your decks. You like to ice it out. Or some of the older folks might say they bling it out. Or trick it out. There we go. That's a cool forest. You can definitely do a lot of that with this set. Mother Goose. Love that art. There's another list card. Spined Fluke. Out of Urza's Saga, I believe. It's one tough cookie. This set almost feels like an unset. Like it was originally an unset, and they were like, you know what? No. We're going to make it real. Not that unsets aren't real. You know what I mean. Cool planes. So we're in our second of 3 stacks. At the bottom of each of our 3 stacks, we have a collector booster. There's a Ashiok art card. We have a collector booster waiting for us at the bottom of this stack and the bottom of our last stack as well. It's a nice Mana Flare. Very good. The Apprentice's Folly. Intrepid Truffle Snout. Very nice. Has a nose for the truffle. Anytime I see the word truffle, it reminds me of Goonies. The Truffle Shuffle. There's a little Ashiok alternate art there. Get rid of our mini game. There we go. Polluted Bonds. Anime. Very nice. Extraordinary Journey. Restless Spire. Full art. Man. Court of Vantress. My goodness. Having some good hits, man. There's some fun stuff you can do with the mechanics in this set, too. Saw some interesting... I think we talked about the Cauldron earlier. But, you know, like, again, I'm a big watcher of some of these, you know, kind of bigger channels like Game Nights especially. But love to see how they like to take the new mechanics or just, you know, capitalize on the mechanics of especially the commanders that are out of this set and just use them really, really well. And there's just stuff that they do on that I never would have had the capacity to think that all the way through like they do. And I know they have a crew that helps them. Man, nice. Sithis Harvest's Hand. Their list card in that token slot. We'll take that every time. Spreading Seed. There's a Restless Cottage. Not bad. I like to see those list cards in the token spot. That's fun. Never know what you're going to get in that spot. We've had some really, really good pulls. Vampiric Tutor, I think we did double tap on Vampiric Tutor in the list spot a while ago in an opening. I think that was one of those openings that we did where it was like a time travel opening where it wasn't just one set, it was like stuff from multiple sets. That was a Fiery Emancipation. There's a Tangled Colony. And I think we pulled in back-to-back packs a Vampiric Tutor in the list spot. I don't know what the odds of that are. I don't think they're great. Ooh, there's a stamped, I don't know if you can see it very well, a stamped Beast token art. Dude, that is sick. I love the way that looks. We've pulled one of these before, but we've not pulled the stamped one, so that's pretty neat. Leyline of Anticipation. Hoping we got that. I was anticipating that. Elvish Archivist. And into our uncommons and our commons. And a Swamp. Time for Collector Booster number 2. Let's do this. Oh, there we go. I feel he's opened a little bit easier than some of the other collector boosters I've opened in the past, which is nice. Got that going for me. Food. And a knight on the other side. Ooh, Restless Bivouac. Looks like an ox. That's one of those creature lands. That's really, really nice looking in person. Necropotence. Another mythic. Add that to our stack. Restless Cottage, full art. Or extended. Is it extended? It might be extended art. Court of Ardenvale. Wow. That's really cool looking. That's one of the commander cards. Excuse me. Charming Scoundrel. Dark Tutelage. Hatching Plans. There's our foil Montaña. And then just our commons and our uncommons, but all of them are foily. They're all shiny, shiny. All right. Now to our last stack. Did we ask for the last stack, Magic? I think we've had some really, really good pulls so far. Let's see if we can push our luck here. Rowan, Scion of War. Minigame. Ground Seal. Restless Vinestalk, another one of those living lands, creature lands. Restless Cottage, another one of those. It's a second full or extended art one that we pulled of that. Another tough cookie. Man, that's really, really good. The rest, I love the creature lands. Those are really, really fun. I wish they would have had I think there's not a black-red one. There's a deck I have that I would love to have something like that in it that's a black-red creature land. Witchstalker Frenzy. There's a Sir Ginger. And oof, that was a single rare pack. We've been getting spoiled. Opening these double, triple, quadruple rare packs, multiple mythic packs. We're just running through it here. There's another one of the beast tokens, so there's a non-stamped one. Very neat. We got our list card, Fairy Artisans from Commander 2016. Leyline of Sanctity, Spiteful Hexmage, and then the Storyteller Pixie launches us into our commons and our uncommons. So does it feel like the seasons are changing where you are? I know we have people all over the place. Matter of fact, I just did remember, I forget if it was the Magic stream or if it was might have been our Pokemon stream where I asked the question, where do you think most of our viewers are, location-wise, at least based on YouTube analytics? Would you be surprised to know that most of our viewers are in Great Britain by percentage? There's Gilwain, casting director. Another commander card. That was one of the commanders that the game nights used. Love the way that those, it comes in, it gives you the enchantment. So there's a lot of cool stuff that activates with enchantments being brought into play, and thought that was really a really neat way to do an Enchantress deck. I may have to get a Gilwain and try to make that deck. That looks like a lot of fun. Enchantress is probably one of my favorite. Pillow Fort is kind of fun for me. I know it's not fun for other people, so I don't like it that much. There's another Omniscience. We've got a second Omniscience. This one is not foil like our other one was, but hey, that is okay. We're not going to be foil snobs. We're going to say, thank you, may we have another. Huntsman's Redemption. There we are. So, we are working on some stuff like revamping. Actually, our website is so it's on Comic Hub. So it's not really our website. It's kind of a inventory management system that Comic Hub we can use. We're going to be launching a new actual website. You can still get to our Comic Hub and find the stuff we have in stock in that regard, but we're going to be doing some new website development. We're going to be doing some kind of rip and ship stuff where we're going to focus on the newest set, and there's an actual beast token, not just the artwork for it. Conceited Witch. Wasn't calling your name, it was the name of the card. Raging Battle Mouse. Into the rest of the commons and uncommons. The Ginger Brute getting a reprint in this set is hilarious. But anyway, so keep that in mind. The rip and ship will be forthcoming at some point. You'll be able to get online and reserve your spot in our stream when we start doing that. We will open your cards live so that you can see what you pull, and then we'll ship them to you depending on how you choose to do that. Fraying Sanity, Virtue of Loyalty. Lots and lots and lots of mythics today. Lots of fresh pulls. Now, if you want any of these cards, they can be yours. If you are local, currently, that's how that works. We make it to a point where we start doing things outside of local, but we're generally reserve the stuff we open on stream for the local community first, and then eventually it will go to our TCG player account if it sits around for very long. But if you want any of this stuff, you're local, all you gotta do is claim it in the comments. Your best way to do that is to... Ooh, there's a Mother Goose, the Goose Mother stamped art card. That's neat. Is to go to our list card, Saruf, Realm Eater. Ooh, that's nasty looking. You can go to our Discord and go to the YouTube promo section, and you can just at me in that section to let me know that you're wanting, just kind of as a reply to whatever the video is that you're claiming the cards out of. Double Dark Tutelage, 1 foil, 1 not. 3 Blind Mice. And to their uncommons and commons. That's the best way to do it. You can do it in response to the video actually being live here. Last pack. Magic. Okay. All these good cards in this pack you shall not pass. These are the cards that you would never think about passing in a draft. Do people ever do collector booster drafts? Is that just something high rollers do? Post Malone and his buddies. Oh, Kindred Discovery! Oh, that is sick. And that is in the confetti foil. That is beautiful. Choose a creature type. Whenever a creature you control of the chosen type enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card. What a great card. And that is also the anime art style. So, Oversold Cemetery. Balloona Grand Squall. Another mythic. Mythics are coming out of our ears. Throne of Eldraine. Sorry. Did you not see that very well? There's Balloona. I think it was off to the side and kind of fuzzy. Throne of Eldraine. Kellen the Fey-Blooded. Another mythic. Impact Tremors. Such a good card. Ethan has that in his Dino deck. You hate to see the dinosaurs enter the battlefield with that guy on the field. Very, very nice. Lots of rares. Lots of mythics. Alright, so out of 3 collector boosters, there is the anime Kindred Discovery in the confetti foil. That is really, really cool looking. Omniscience. Twice. Foil and regular. Necropotence. Bitter Blossom. Virtue of Knowledge. Hold on. Virtue of Knowledge. 3 times. Trip Virtue of Knowledge. Foil, non-foil. And the special art treatment, which is, the name is slipping my mind at this point. Parallel Lives. Kellen the Fey-Blooded. Virtue of Loyalty. Gil Wayne Casting Director. Virtue of Persistence. And Talion the Kindly Lord. And that's just the mythics. We just got a pile of... Oh, there's another mythic. I forgot. Balloona. Grand Squall. Also a mythic. But just tons of good rares. There's even some quality commons and uncommons that I saw as we opened. Some good full art, extended art, foil, anime style, just chock full of good stuff in the opening today. Tango Colony, full art foil. Oppression, help, I'm being oppressed. Italian's Messenger. What a great opening. And then that's not even to mention the fact that we pulled several list rares. Not sure the value of the list rares, but I just love pulling that kind of stuff too. Neat to see old cards that kind of take you back, like that Urza Saga reprint. Very nice. Well, y'all, that's what we've got today. We've opened up a bunch. I hope you've enjoyed sharing this experience with me. If any of this needs to be in your deck, you can claim again on this video, or just catch me on Discord in the YouTube promo section. I'm the guy that posts the links for all of our videos in there. Also encourage you, there's an opportunity there to share if you know some other smaller content creators, folks that are under 500 subs. By the way, I'm glad I said that out loud. But anyway, if you know any of those smaller content creators, feel free to share them on there. The folks that are doing the same kind of stuff, like in the same space we are, because YouTube algorithm isn't going to share it out as well. So we might as well, help these young, newer content creators, smaller content creators, be able to have a little bit broader of an audience, more broad of an audience. But I do want to say this: we are at 199 as far as our subs. We're one sub away from giving away the Omni Hive 1000 plus Xenoskin deck box, plus a couple sets of our Comix Cafe branded dice. So if you are not subbed and you would like to subscribe, now is the time. Go ahead and subscribe, because then that will trigger us doing a video about the giveaway, which will tell you how to get in on the drawing for that. And then about a week or so after that, then we'll actually do the giveaway, and then you will be able to perhaps win the Omni Hive 1000 plus Xenoskin deck box. Huge. It's gigantic. I would pull it off my shelf, but I think I would probably knock something over. Y'all, hope you've had a good time. Hope you have enjoyed this opening as much as I have. It's been real. It's been fun. And honestly, quite honestly, it's been real fun. Y'all, have a good day. Later. What a good stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. Comment, #Comix Cafe to get on the drawing next week.